Welcome to
It's not unfortunately, but I do think that when you share something with your family, it is hard for them to turn off the information that they now know.
correct. Yes, there's venting. Exactly.
Yeah.
There's different types of sharing.
Yeah.
So to me, when you start oversharing, that's when your friend calls you like, girl, I know he in there tearing it up. What he do today?
And to me, if you can do that, you don't care about my
Yeah,
relationship.
it's scary. Welcome to
Marriage Pinnacles Chats from the Peak, where God's favorites link up. My name is Dr. Lara.
And I'm Memi.
And this is Marriage Pinnacle.
We're back.
Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey. If you are new here, this is Marriage Pinnacle, where we talk about all things love, marriage, healthy relationships, and everything in between. We do that from a clinical lens, a cultural lens, and a little bit of life experience. And so if one of those things resonate, if all three of those things resonate, tap in. Join our Peak Seeker community. It's light on this side. It's fun on this side. Marriage is hard work. It's a climb, but it's a good climb. Like, you know how like you work out and you don't like cardio?
Stairmaster.
You don't like the Stairmaster?
Killing yourself.
But you be liking the results that the Stairmaster give you?
That's it.
It's the same thing.
That's it.
It's like, it's hard work, but you do it.
It's worth it.
Yeah, it's worth it.
For
you know?
sure.
So, we just love being able to impart any bit of information that we have, make you think a little bit more, make you think a little bit different, whatever the case may be. And so we're so happy that you've joined us today.
Yeah.
So, Memi, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It's been a busy day, really busy.
Yeah.
But we're here.
Yeah, we are.
We're blessed
We are blessed.
and happy. How about you? How are you doing?
I am feeling energetic.
Good.
Might be from the coffee that I was drinking. Might be. Not sure.
That'll do it.
That'll do it.
That'll do it every
So
time.
hopefully, actually, I don't want it to wear off. I like.
You like the buzz?
A funny thing is, I don't really get it. I can drink coffee and go to sleep.
Really? That's how my
Absolutely.
cousin was. That's exactly how she was too. I never understood that.
So coffee is. It's like I gotta take it at the right time, and it give me that boost I need, that midday boost.
Helps you focus.
But yeah, and it's like no, don't help me focus. It just helps me stay awake.
Oh, it just helps you stay awake.
Helps me stay awake. So yeah, that is definitely the benefit of coffee for me. But I'm feeling energetic. Happy to be here. Happy to see you.
Happy to see you too.
Yeah, girl.
Come on.
Hey girl. So I think that we're trying something a little different today. I think you found something a little different for us today.
This is our experimental era.
We're in our experimental bag.
We doing different things, and we need you guys' feedback. So tell us what you love.
Yeah, you like this?
What you don't like? What you want to see more of?
Or hear more of?
Yeah,
some
hear
of you
more
guys
of.
might be our audio community.
Yes.
Yeah,
we're trying different things, y'all. So bear with us. So what we doing today? What's our new game?
It's called Truth or Trash.
I just love that.
Real
title.
Simple.
I love that.
You either banging with it with the truth,
or you
it's
tossing
trash.
it out,
Period.
getting rid of it.
So I'm gonna do the first one.
So we have sort of like some myths, like sayings and things that people say.
Yeah.
So we are just going to say the truth or the trash.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So I'll do the first one.
Yeah.
Happy wife, happy life.
Truth.
Period. When the wife is happy, you have peace
Everything
in the home.
is peaceful. Dapo hates that. He prefers happy spouse, happy house.
That sounds good too, sure.
But
that's not what we're reading today.
We're doing happy wife and be like, thank you.
Happy wife. Happy
okay.
life.
So this one, people, you've heard this. If you ever gone to any wedding, anywhere you've ever been, never go to bed angry. Truth or trash?
Truth, however.
Asterisk.
Because your girl has gone to bed angry. Fuming. Mad. Pissed. Yes. But it is true.
How did you sleep though? Was it a good sleep?
I slept knowing I was mad. So I'm not going to say if it was good or bad, but I'm just saying.
I slept.
Now, it is truth. It is a good thing not to go to bed mad. I agree. However, your girl's gone to bed mad before.
Okay. I would say for me, I would say it's truth for me.
Yeah.
But like you, I'm definitely gone to bed mad, but I prefer not to.
Absolutely prefer not to.
I prefer not to. If I don't have to go to bed mad, I won't.
Yes.
But yeah. Okay.
All right. This one might shake the table.
Shaking the table.
So, once a cheater, always a cheater.
Trash. No, truth.
Oh, which one is it?
It's truth. It's truth.
Really?
Absolutely. I truth. Once a cheater, always a cheater. Firmly believe that.
Why?
Because a lot of people don't have what it takes to actually stop that cycle. It requires a lot.
Yeah, that's right.
It's like a drug. It's like an addiction.
Yeah, that's
So, I mean, not saying people can't beat addictions. I know you can, but a lot of people are not willing to do what it takes. Like, it requires a lot.
I agree with that. That's facts.
So I won't say everyone. Of course, all of this is, generalization.
There you go. That's it right there.
So exception to every rule, but yeah, truth. Once a cheater, always a cheater.
Trash.
Okay.
I believe, the thing is, your reasoning is accurate.
Yeah.
I believe it takes an extreme amount of effort to, and the thing is on both sides, right? For the person who cheated and also the person who, you said,
sorry.
Can I explain?
Did you hear that? Sorry.
Can I explain?
Okay.
It takes a lot on both sides. And what I mean is that for the person who cheated, it takes a lot for you to mend and repair and to fix all of the above. But then on the side of the person who was cheated on, to forgive.
Correct.
Yes, to forgive. Because the thing is,
that is a lot as well.
It's a lot to say, I'm going to move past this indiscretion, forgive you, trust you again, and move on.
Yeah.
So it's not that the work is required or the onus is on the person who was the victim or got cheated on, but it still requires work on their side as well.
Correct.
That's what I think.
I agree with that.
Okay, good.
I think we said the same thing, kind of.
So same thing, kind of.
But you just leaning more to...
That I feel like people can come past
I'm more of like... chances are very low. The number suggests.
The data shows.
The data shows.
The research shows.
That rum. Yeah. Sorry, girl. Sorry, sir.
Sorry, sir, please. You know I don't discriminate.
Yeah.
I don't discriminate.
Both. It's like, just kidding. Okay, what's the next one? I'll go next. Mm-hmm. The next one is, you should tell your partner everything.
Trash.
Why trash?
Because I guess for me, when I hear that, it's not a fact of like, you can't tell your partner everything, but why do I need to tell my partner everything? Like, I am not this. And again, maybe it's because I'm a psychologist.
Yeah, right.
And confidentiality is so important to me.
Yeah, that's true.
My first inclination is not to tell her anything. Like, it's just not.
Yeah.
And I feel bad because sometimes I'll be setting Tella up because people be coming up to me like, oh, so. He was like, she didn't tell me that. He like, dang, my bad, bro. But it's also because...
You're just not wired that way.
I'm just not wired that way.
Yeah.
I am not wired to like divulge people's information. I'm just not.
Yeah, feel that.
And I feel like I've always been that way.
Yeah.
So that is why it's trash to me, because I just also feel like if my friend is coming to me in confidence...
Oh, okay. I didn't think about that.
To me,
I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
I was going to go with truth because the whole like best friend, confidant thing.
Yes, I get that
like,
for sure.
That's just my inclination to like, guess what, babe?
Yeah.
But there are pieces of friends' business that I just don't divulge.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that, for, like you say, friends confide in that it's just simply not his business.
Yeah. Exactly.
And to be frank, he just doesn't care. So it's
low-key, Tella doesn't care.
Yeah. So it's kind of like when it comes in that, like when you come to like girls' business,
I
do tend to... It's just not...
Tella will throw a bone every now and then. He's like, oh, so what happened with... And I'll be like, you trying to be funny. Because on a scale of don't care and care, Tella's like, I really don't care.
Don't care.
Like,
that's what I'll be caring either. Like, he just don't be... I don't know. Some things, like, if it's like affecting me, I'm
that's
telling
different.
him.
Oh, yeah, that's different.
Anything that affects me or it directly involves me, absolutely telling him.
And even that to that degree, right?
Yeah.
I still will like turn it down.
Really?
Like even, yeah.
No, I be in there like, so what she said was, oh, no, I be letting it fly. Like, yeah, she tried it. Like, I be letting it fly.
Yeah,
if it includes me. But if it's like someone's private
oh yeah, no, for sure not.
life or whatever, not all of it.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
That's fair. All right. If you're truly in love, you won't be attracted to anybody else.
Oh, for me, I think that's kind of trash. I think that's kind of trash because
kind of trash. Just pick one. Trash or truth?
It's just trash.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's just trash because we're all human beings.
Absolutely.
We all have eyes.
Absolutely.
And I think the word attracted can be a slippery slope to some.
Mm-hmm.
How they define it. To me, attracted just means you see someone that you can acknowledge.
They're pleasant on the eyes.
They look good.
Yeah.
That's it. So yeah, I see good looking people all the time.
All the time.
Yeah. So it doesn't just turn off because I'm
There's a difference between attraction and lust. Like, I'm not lusting.
Right. Lusting is different.
Yeah. But you can be a handsome man.
Yeah, you can be handsome.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing.
Okay. Trash too.
You trash too?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool. We're on the same page.
Okay.
This next one. If someone really loves you, they will change for you.
Absolute trash.
Let's say the same
Basura.
time. Trash.
The trash.
Underneath
the garbage.
At
garbage
the bottom
juice,
of the landfill. Trash. Deep in there. Compost
because
trash.
They will never. And let's
ridiculous.
get that clear now.
That is ridiculous.
They will never change for you.
People really think that though.
And so what I will say to that though, love is not what makes people change, right? And the thing is, what people confuse is like, I don't want to lose it, so I'll adjust.
Right.
But the change is, the onus is on you.
Right.
If you want to change and you want to make those adjustments, is because you recognize this is problematic.
Yes.
This is impacting something that's important to me, and I want to change. But it's not because Memi said, Lara, you need to stop doing so and so and so and so, and that's going to make me do that.
Correct.
Absolutely not.
And I think that's the confusion, is that a lot of people think that, oh, you know, this man loves me so much, and I told him to put his shoes away, so he's going to start putting his shoes away.
No.
And that's just not how habits work. That's not how nature works.
Yeah.
So it's like, yes, that person can make efforts, but they are still exactly who they are.
Absolutely.
And it's like, you have to be like, I think something that I always hear and that I always tell people is that you have to be okay when you think of who you want to marry, who you want to spend your life with. You have to be okay with this person being exactly who they are today for the rest of your life.
That they ain't never gonna change.
You have to assume that
and
that has
okay
to be your assumption.
Absolutely. Yeah. And if you can't, you should do some necessary things.
Get these dating and engaged cards and ask yourself the hard questions.
That's it right there.
That's what you should do.
Get them. All right, one more. Never involve family and friends in your relationship problems.
I would say truth.
Okay.
Family. I put a difference between family and friends.
Okay, that's
family. Truth.
Okay.
Friends. Trash.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
That's my demarcation.
Okay.
Because I feel like family is a lot more sensitive.
Absolutely.
To problems in your family,
absolutely,
in your relationship, because I feel like your family has this ownership over you,
of course,
where they feel like they must protect you.
Yes.
That is the job of your parents. That's the job of your siblings. That's the job of your cousins. Yeah. Like, they protect you.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
If they know that there's something happening in your marriage, it's hard for them to be neutral. It's hard for them to be balanced. It's hard for them to come at it from an angle of
neutrality.
And not in every situation. Some people have mothers that are very neutral and fathers that are very neutral. But I just think overall, and also depending on the problem, right? There's different levels of problems. But, I just feel, as for me, I tend to separate.
Absolutely.
I tend to keep them out. Yeah.
Truth as well. And I think for the same reasons. I think that family, unfortunately, it's not unfortunately, but I do think that when you share something with your family, it is hard for them to turn off the information that they now know.
Correct.
And that could be to the detriment of your relationship.
It's not always helpful.
It's not, it's just like,
it's not always helpful.
I'm venting to you and I'm upset about this thing and they upset too. They
upset. Like, I know, because I have family that will come to me about their relationship problems and I'm just like, dead to me. Sorry, dead to me. And there's no coming back. Because that's my baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love her to death. So if you know what I'm saying? So you treat her crazy, you're done.
Yeah,
there's no coming back.
Yeah,
you know, and so that is not that's not helpful to her.
Yes,
or the person in the relationship.
A lot of times they're gonna forgive.
Yeah, they're gonna forgive,
and there's nothing wrong with that. As you should, right? You should forgive, and low key, we should forgive too.
Yes.
So I feel like I am better at being the recipient.
Mm-hmm.
I think my profession also plays a role in that,
definitely.
Right? Where I can be very unbiased.
Yeah.
And I can see things from different I can see things from both perspectives, right?
Yeah.
And so it's easier for me to receive information from a family member and still be objective, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
there's a limit.
It's a limit.
It's a limit.
And I'm gonna ride with my family.
Yeah. And that's the thing. You're gonna ride with your family. I feel like it's easier for friends to be neutral.
Yes. And that to me is easy. Because I'm like, you're wrong, sis.
Yeah.
You're wrong.
Yeah.
You're not gonna say that she's wrong. You're gonna say that she's
I'm gonna say she's wrong. I'm gonna say if my friend is wrong.
Okay,
I'm
good.
gonna say if my friend is wrong.
Good. I'm gonna say because you be riding with the girls too much.
I know. I be riding with the girls. I definitely be riding with the girls, child. But some of these girls be wrong, child.
So yes.
Some of the girls be wrong.
Okay, good.
But it's just my delivery is just always really soft. That's all.
You crack the whip. Crack the whip.
My delivery be really soft. Like, well, that was that the best idea? Like, did that really?
Did you have to do that?
Did that really move the needle in the direction you were hoping for it to?
I love the relationship coaching you. I love it. Like, I love that for you. Okay, so it was a little fun truth or trash.
Yeah,
go ahead. What you about to say?
I feel like that question did really good in moving us into our topic for today.
Go ahead, girl. Give it to us.
Yeah, so I feel like what we're talking about today is how much sharing is too much sharing. So you often hear this dynamic, and I think we talked about it before on a podcast, that when young women get married, the elder women in their family will say, don't tell your friends about your marriage. Keep it to yourself. Nobody should know what's going on in your home. And it's like, on some parts we get it.
Yeah, for sure.
And there's some validity to that.
Yeah.
But then on some parts, it could get really toxic.
Absolutely.
It can get really lonely. It can get really dark. So that's kind of what we're going to be exploring today in this conversation. So, Lara, how do you feel about sharing or oversharing in your marriage?
So for sharing and oversharing, I mean, obviously, I think we have a podcast, so clearly we share, right?
Right.
But I also, and before I even say this, I do want to go to, we're in a really healthy place in our marriage, right? Which I think makes it easier to talk about.
Correct.
Because I feel like when we were not, like in the beginning, I feel like when things were really challenging in the beginning of our marriage and communication was really crappy and we were just trying to find who we were together. So for those of you who do not know, myself and Tella, like, we did long distance our entire relationship. So we've known each other since we were in middle school. However, dating, engagement, marriage, first 3 years of marriage were separate. So we were living as husband and wife separately.
Separated.
So that there was never a transition. Like, usually, like for Memi, even though they went to college together, they grew up together, it was like an establishment of like, okay, we are now one under the same household.
Correct.
Right? That didn't happen for us until 3 years in.
Right. So I always forget how long it was.
Yeah.
3 years is a long time.
It's a long time.
That's a long time.
It's a long time.
Yeah, that's a long time.
And then if we think about all the factors that come with that, right? So there was the fact that we were not living in the same place. We were seeing each other only once a month. That once a month that we were seeing each other, we're trying to just make it perfect, have a good time, but we're not really like talking about much because we're just wanting to see each other. You know what I'm saying? And so like, it's not really like, I'll use your words, moving the needle anywhere. It is just like consistent times. And sometimes we're not even consistent, right? We were just seeing each other, but it wasn't really, I don't want to use the word fruitful because that's wrong, but like, it wasn't water that's being poured into the marriage bucket. Yeah. It was more just us seeing each other.
Correct.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Correct.
It was like a date every month.
I was going to say that.
Yeah.
It's like every time you see each other, it's like a Oh, it's like the honeymoon period lasts even longer.
Yeah. It's like, it's like a date. We having sex because we haven't had it in a month.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that is it. So like, we're going 3 weeks of like bickering because Tulla didn't pick up the phone when I called him, or I didn't pick up the phone when I called him, or this is like little stuff like that. And so we're having weekends of like great times, and then we're going back to like, so communication was off. All of these things were happening. So like, if I want to now start a podcast, then that's going to be kept to myself.
It's going to be a little different.
It's going to be kept to myself. It's not going to be no podcast. Okay? All right? There's no podcast.
No, like but that's an amazing point.
Do you know what I'm saying?
That's really a good point.
So I say that to say, like, I understand the couple where it is difficult to talk about it.
Right.
Because it does feel very isolating.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
You feel like, bruh, I know other people going through it, but like the way I'm going through it just don't feel good for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like to share or to not share, I'm probably not sharing. I'm probably suffering in silence because I was suffering. I don't want to say suffering in silence, but I wasn't talking to anybody about it who was married.
But did you even
I feel like,
know?
I would say low key, you was probably, at that time,
I was probably the only one.
You was probably like the only one that was married.
Yeah. And we live far.
Yeah. And like.
From each other.
Yeah. And so, and then my sister-in-law, and I wasn't talking to my sister-in-law about it.
Yeah, you can't.
Because that's her brother.
Yeah.
And she gonna ride with her brother every time.
Definitely don't do that.
Lyle, you gonna ride for your brother every single time. So like, yeah, I feel like that was not an option.
Yeah.
So I didn't really have a community of people to talk to about it.
Right.
So I'm talking to my single friends who are advising me as the best as possible.
Right.
But it's still not the same as like now. Here I am, almost 11 years in. Like by the time this drops 11 years in, it's different.
That's correct.
We've worked the kinks out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
so it's like now sharing for you is not necessarily on, girl, what should I do?
Yeah.
It's more so like, I've been there. This is
and
what
not even
do.
that, but it's also like, I can also reflect though, too now. Yeah. Because back then I was just like, nah, he wrong because he didn't pick up the phone when I called him.
You can see where your flaws were.
Yeah. But now I can see, okay, Lara, well, you was also doing the
most. Yeah.
You was doing the most. Right. And that's what I'm saying. I can see that now. So it's like, that allows me I can share it. I can share comfortably. You know what I'm saying? Even if things are not perfect. Like, even when Tulla makes me mad, I can say that now.
Yeah.
But I can also say like, Lara, you too.
you have more accountability, more awareness.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that to me is where I feel like I understand the sharing. And I don't think this is a fact of oversharing, but I do feel like sometimes people do overshare.
Yeah.
I do.
I agree. Oh, yeah. There needs to be balance for everything in life.
There's got to be balance.
There's some people that every single time the dishes not washed, is a girl, he ain't washed the dishes today.
Yeah.
Can you believe it?
Nah,
he just don't get it. And then by the time you're talking to this for your friend, every single time you're on the phone with them, they're complaining. That is oversharing.
Yeah, that is oversharing.
That's oversharing. Because instead of you to first of all, go on your knees, tell God what's going on. And then second of all, actually talk to the person that you have a problem with.
Sister.
Try to get actual help.
Sister.
Yeah, that's oversharing. But I feel like the balance for me, what it looks like is if I am in distress.
Yeah.
If I am talking to this person and talking to my husband, and it's like, we're not getting anywhere.
Yeah.
Or if I feel like I need and this is me for the most part.
Yeah.
I be needing sanity checks.
Yeah.
Like, I need to know if I'm tripping.
Right.
Because I have a proclivity to trip.
Yeah.
So it's like, I be having to call like, okay, like, all right, I'm going to tell you what happened. Tell me if.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Yeah, you're very much like that.
Yeah, that is my thing. Like, all right, girl, like, is this, am I off? Am I wrong?
Yeah.
And I think that's mature me.
Yes.
Younger me is more so the complainer. I'm more so telling like, I can't believe he did that.
Right.
Why did he do that? But I've always had people that I confided in about my relationship.
Okay, good.
So I've never been someone that can keep things in.
Okay.
I'm very much a sharer. And it's not a whole bunch of people. It's probably like one or two people.
Right.
That I can call and tell, like, this is what he did.
Yeah.
This is how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
I'm upset.
Yeah.
Friends are even going to do one or two things. They're going to, we going to jump them. We're going to jump them together. Like, I cannot believe he did that. Girl, he played too much. You need to get him together. Yeah. And then after we jump them, then it's like, okay, but you two, You two, you did too much.
Yeah, exactly.
And then, you two, you did too much. Or like, girl, you just going to talk to him.
Yeah,
So it's like, I've never been in a situation, and there's some people that are not as lucky. Some people that don't have that.
Yeah,
They have had situations where they share, and it's talking to Satan on the other side of the phone. They don't know. Gotta be careful.
Gotta be careful.
Discernment is important.
Come, just real quick. Just stay there for 2 seconds.
Because we have to include that in this entire conversation.
We have to. Like, when we're talking about sharing with wise counsel.
Yes.
Right? And so, to me, wise counsel equates to somebody that has your relationship
best interest. Not just yours.
Not yours.
Not his.
Your relationship, your family, your legacy, your generations to come. Yes. The best interest of all involved is at heart.
Yeah.
They are not coming from the world's perspective. And what I mean by that is it's so easy to dump and leave. Mm-hmm. It is so easy to say, oh, nah, he did that. Your happiness is first. This, and all of those things. Memi, what you looking to the side? I saw your eyes.
Sorry.
Memi.
I'm not talking about myself. I'm just.
Can you be quiet, please, for 2 seconds? Because I see what you about to do right here, and you're not about to do it.
Nah, because you onto something.
Because it cannot always be run for the hills. This one right here, always run for the hills. Sometimes a little pain is required.
I do agree with that.
A little pain is required. A little uncomfortability is required. It is necessary.
Yeah.
And that wise counsel is going to give it to you just as much as they're going to give it to him. She's going to give it to you and just as much as they're going to give it to her, because we have guy listeners as well. Going to give it to both of y'all. And the wise counsel is not looking for the best interest of one.
Yeah.
Like that to me is like paramount.
Yeah.
And I believe that to me, when you're thinking about like she said, discernment, like when you're discerning, it's like I can see past a lot of the other stuff to say, okay, girl, yeah, even though the situation you might be right. However,
what does this look like?
Yeah. How are you holding yourself accountable in this situation? What role did you play in this? People don't want to hear that. People want yes men.
They don't.
People want yes men.
And not even just that, Lara, but when people say there's 2 sides to every story, there's 3 sides to every story, your side, his side,
and the truth.
Because people typically, and I don't even think it's malicious, but it's just human nature.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? Like when you're telling your side of the story, you gonna make yourself look correct, especially when you believe you're correct and you ain't doing nothing wrong.
Angel.
Yeah, like I'm gonna tell you the story from my lane, from my perspective.
Absolutely.
So even as you are sharing with your wise counsel, you're leading them to be like,
let me set the stage up for you.
Let me tell you how I am correct. Let me tell you how it's his fault and not mine. Okay?
Yeah.
And so your wise counsel, you kind of put them into a corner which is why we love the idea of couples therapy, because both of y'all are sitting there or coaching, because both of y'all are sitting there telling your side.
Absolutely.
And so you have a neutral party that's able to guide you guys on the right path.
Absolutely.
So, but if you are going to a friend, if you are going to a wise counsel or elder, or even just, even a single friend. Like, we don't discriminate on who you can share with, but even no matter who you're going to, it's just try to be as neutral as possible in forming your story. Some people are just looking for validation.
Yeah.
Some people just want to hear that they're right.
Yeah.
So you have to ask yourself, what are you looking for as you're sharing?
Yeah.
Do you just want somebody to tell you you're right?
Yeah.
Do you want someone to do a sanity check? That's normally my thing.
Yeah.
Do you want to just know, am I tripping? Do you want someone to give you a path forward? Like, are you just lost?
Yeah.
And you just have no idea what to do and you need guidance?
Yeah.
So there's different reasons why people share.
Yeah, for
sure.
sure.
I feel like understanding what is the reason for me to share this information before you share it helps in your framing.
For sure.
Right?
Definitely.
And then that also advises you on who you can share with and who you cannot share with.
Right, that's good.
Because if you're venting and you call your mom, that's not a good idea. If you just want to get it off your chest and you're just like, mommy, let me tell you how. you know?
Yeah.
And again, everybody had different relationships with their parents.
For sure.
But I'm calling my mom. My mom is driving up there.
My mom is like,
she coming to turn up.
Yeah. Low key, my mom,
we don't need
my
that.
mom is probably taking Tell aside. Low key.
My mother be do. Sometimes depends on what it is, child. Because she
takes all every time.
Do she?
Most times.
Yeah, that's how a lot of moms are.
Yeah. Okay, so Mems, how do people know when they're oversharing in a relationship though?
Like oversharing with people on the outside.
Yeah, so like what is that? Like what's the danger in like knowing that you've overshared? Because like just like you said, there's telling some information, but then there's venting.
Yes, there's venting, exactly.
Yeah.
There's different types of sharing.
Yeah.
So to me, when you start oversharing, that's when your friend calls you like, girl, I know he in there tearing it up. What he do today?
Ooh.
And you done had a great week with your husband.
That's actually crazy.
You had a great week with your man. You had a great, like the best week ever.
I mean, I could not imagine.
And then your friend called you on Friday.
Me and say, what?
Like, girl, what he do? What he do today? Because, girl, I'm bored. I just need him. Let me tell you something. Call that person again and it's on you. Because that's one way to know. Like when people just start giving you opinions that you did not ask for.
Unnecessary, unwarranted. Opening
Putting
up
their
the
mouth
door.
inside your business is your fault.
It's very much your fault.
It's your fault.
It's very much your fault. Please. And then like I also feel like, you know, what that also does, it embarrasses and tarnishes the reputation of your spouse. Like
something I don't play about.
Nah, don't do that.
That's something I do not play about.
Like you're not about to be disrespecting my husband out there.
Not with me. I'm here doing yes, sir, yes.
And you out here.
And then you out here talking about him like
no. You're not about to disrespect or embarrass.
You guys,
you cannot do that. And that's what happens, unfortunately.
Yeah.
All the venting, all of the like oversharing. When it's too much.
It's too much.
It breeds familiarity.
It breeds familiarity.
And people think that they just know.
And contempt.
That's right there.
Yeah, because then it's like you gonna see your family or your friends like, I'm going to come visit, but I'm going to stay at a hotel.
Yeah, I'm not sleeping over.
I don't really want to be in the house with him. Even if y'all done fixed it.
Fix the issue.
Yeah. And like, I don't really want to be around him. Yeah. Like, I don't really like him.
Yeah,
or
definitely.
Why, like coming to your house and then talking to him any type of way.
No.
You know, so it's like that is another way you know you've gone too far.
Yeah.
And you share too much.
And I feel like, you know, even just from a clinical perspective, I feel like it also can develop like triangulation. Mm-hmm. And so that's just like, well, you're a relationship coach, so you probably know this, but like you think about a triangle, right? Like a lot of times it's one person and then two people against that one person. And that's very layman terms. That's very layman, but it's usually like you will see a relationship where two people are, I don't want to say pitted against one, but the viewpoint or the lens is usually two people have the same view of this one person.
I've heard of scenarios like that. Oh, yeah. Like where you have like a mother and a daughter against the husband. So it's like the mother-in-law comes or mother-in-law and son against the wife.
Absolutely.
So when you have the parent come inside the house and that spouse feels like a prisoner.
Yeah.
Or like they're under attack because they can't do anything right. Because if I make a wrong step, my wife and my mother-in-law gonna be down my neck. Mm-hmm. That is an example of emotional triangulation, and that you share too much.
Absolutely, and then usually that oversharing usually is it is usually like a factor of people who are enmeshed, who are in enmeshed relationships, and we see that a lot where daughters and mothers are enmeshed, sons and mothers are enmeshed. Could be fathers, and it's not as common.
Yeah, not as common.
But most of the time, it's the mother and the son or the mother and the daughter.
Yeah.
So yes, absolutely. Yeah,
definitely. Mm-hmm. So I think we kind of talked about it a little bit on how to, but I want to give more like more information around how to determine wise counsel versus dangerous counsel.
Okay, cool. Mm-hmm.
So I know we talked earlier about like having discernment, but let's say you're working on your discernment. You're trying to build your discernment skills.
You're trying to get your weight up.
Yeah.
Your discernment weight up.
We just going to give you a couple of things on how you can kind of know who is wise counsel.
Yeah.
So like Lara gave some really good tips earlier. So we just want to restate those. If your wise counsel is somebody that would have values that are aligned with your relationship goals.
Facts.
So that's someone who believes in healthy marriage. That's someone who believes in family, who believes in building legacy. That's someone who wants those things for you. Yep. And just has some people will be like, I mean, marriage is lame. Marriage is for losers.
Yeah, why are you trying to get married?
That's not somebody you really want to talk to about marriage problems, because y'all they don't align.
They don't align.
And so desire to see your marriage relationship win. This should be most of your friends.
I would hope so. That's
up to you to kind of determine that. So. But it should be someone who wants to be at your 15th anniversary, who wants to be your 20th year anniversary, and is going to be happy for that. And someone who can remain unbiased and discreet. This is Lara's specialty. Yeah. Being unbiased and discreet. You know your information is safe, and you know that she's going to see things from both sides. Yeah.
She said, Lara.
I got you on the discreet, but don't come to me with the... If you don't want a little bias, stay...
I'm not your girl.
Stay over there. 'Cause I'm very biased.
Oh my gosh, Memi. I'll
give you great advice.
I'm gonna need you.
Great advice. Coach. Yeah, if you pay me, I'll be, of course, I'll be unbiased. But don't talk to my cousin crazy and think, no, sorry. Have fruit in their own relationships or have trained expertise. So here we are. Call us. Okay?
Bring us up.
And so, Lara, you could tell us what about dangerous counsel?
So, obviously there's another side to a coin every time, right? And so when we say dangerous counsel, that just means, unfortunately, people who might display one of these couple of attributes, right? So people who have dangerous counsel or who we're identifying as maybe dangerous counsel are individuals who project their own trauma or their bitterness. So, because when I was with so-and-so, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, you're just like,
that's dangerous. Because people do that without even
They don't even realize it.
People
That's what I'm saying. It's not like, this is not malicious necessarily.
It's not always bad.
But it's just
they're not evil people.
They're not evil people.
Yeah.
But they are projecting their own trauma, their own past experiences, their own hurts onto you and want you to see men or women from their lens.
Correct.
Wrong. Also, they encourage giving up without context. So run for the hills, leave, don't stay. You don't have to fight another day. It's all right to quit.
I'm going to give you context, though.
She said, I might tell you to leave, but I'm give you context.
You won't have a full-blown plan, reasons why. A paper. Continue.
5-page. They betray confidentiality.
Yeah.
So they out here saying, why am I hearing about what I told you and you alone around? Problematic.
Scary.
To me, if you can do that, you don't care about my relationship.
Yeah, it's scary. Because it's dangerous.
Yeah,
That's dangerous.
You don't care about my relationship.
Agreed.
Yeah. And then lastly, they cheer for the drama as opposed to the resolution.
That's the one calling you saying, girl, like, so what he do this week? That's the drama.
You're not singing Aaliyah, we need a resolution. You singing back, forth and forth because you want the arguments.
Back.
Like, no. We want somebody who was like, okay, girl, it's day 3. I need you guys to fix it at this point.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, I'm not calling you for more tea.
Yes.
The tea is cold.
The less tea, the better.
The less tea, the better.
Let's
get to the solution.
I don't ever want tea from my friends' marriages.
No, I don't. No.
The less tea, the better. Please, God.
The less tea, the
no
better.
tea.
Don't give me none, please.
No tea. Boring, yes. Did you give him a kiss today? Great. When's y'all next date night? That's what I want to know.
That's one thing you always gonna want to know.
Yes.
When's the last time you went on a date? That is low key. That's you.
I'll be asking you, did you book that vacation yet? No, exactly. And I'm on your head about
You
it.
on my head. You 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 on my head. So, Memi, do you feel like you have to be married to give good relationship advice?
No, I've never thought that. I've never thought that. Like, I feel like all you need to give, like, at least for me, like when I was married, of course, I got married younger. So, of course, I have a different perspective. Yeah. Like, I got married when I was 25. So, pretty much nobody else was married. So, all my friends, all my confidants, they were all not married. So, I had no choice. But if I needed to get something off my chest, I had like 2 confidants at that time, and they were both not married.
Yeah.
But they were also, they've known both me and Dapper throughout college, like for a very long time. Yeah. So they had like that shared love for both of us.
Both of you.
And I know that they cared about our relationship.
Yeah.
And, and we're all young, so we're all doing dumb stuff. So not saying like they would give the best advice.
Right.
Because we were children, for lack of better words.
Yeah.
But I never felt like they were giving me advice that was steering me wrong.
There you go. That's good.
It would also always be like, Memi, you know that's petty.
Yeah.
Or, because one thing about me, very petty.
You go low.
I go lower. To the ground.
Thank God for his redeeming
You know
love.
what I'm saying? God, we love you, Lord. Thank you so much, Lord. But yeah, so yeah, they would tell me if I was petty. They would tell me if he was wrong, if I need to be patient, if I need to give him space.
Yeah.
You know, so I felt like I always got good advice from my married friend. Sure. I do feel like things are different when you're older.
Definitely.
You know, because I feel like you just had time for more trauma.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, so when you have friends that are single and older, you just have to be more careful of that, because projection happens so easily.
Yeah, that's true.
At this age.
Yeah, for sure.
So you just have to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah. Yeah, but we do believe, you know, and so at the end of the day, we believe you can get wise counsel from individuals who are single. However, we do encourage that you get different perspectives, right? So we do want you guys to engage with people who are married. You know, I think that individuals who've been married for X amount of years, if you're 5 years in, getting counsel from somebody who's 10 years in, who's 15 years in, who's 20 years in, who's been able to go through long stretches of time and share different experiences in that journey, I think is super, super helpful and necessary. And, you know, I think that that's something that only people who are married, who are in it, can give you, right? So even though a single person does have your best interest at heart, there's some certain things that they may not be able to speak from because it's perspective, because they have not experienced it themselves.
They've not been in those shoes.
Right. You know, and obviously, like, trained professionals.
Yeah.
Relationship coach.
Yes.
Psychologist. Education. Training.
Reading books.
There's and, you know, you might not want to be a relationship coach, but there's so many books that you can read to better your marriage.
For sure. And I love what you said about being around other married couples. And I feel like that's what is so powerful about Marriage Pinnacle. Not to toot our own horn. Toot. I feel like what we are creating is that environment for people that were like us, that got married young, did not have a lot of married friends, did not have anyone else to confide in. And like even at our dinner at the Peak, our date night at the Peak, I felt like we went around the room and everyone talked about how they met and talked about some like ups and downs, and we did our cards. And I feel like there were couples in there that had been married for a couple weeks.
Yes. Literally.
One of them, we just came back from their wedding.
Yes, exactly.
And then there was someone in there that had been married for up almost 20 years.
Yes.
So having that span was nice. Of like marriage in the room, and like everyone, I saw everyone go talk to the couple that was married for 20 years.
Correct.
Everyone went to go talk to them because they had such a beautiful speech. They said such nice things about each other, and they talked about their journey. And so I saw like literally, I was like, it just made me so happy. I'm like, that is what this is all about.
Absolutely.
Like being able to make those connections, to build that network, to know like, oh my gosh, like my mom and my dad may not have had a long marriage, or I may not have been surrounded by people that had long, successful marriages, but here I am being exposed to that.
Absolutely.
So if you need that and want to be a part of the community, please sign up for our email list so you can be up to date on anything that we have coming out, so that you can also be surrounded by wise counsel, a room full of wise counsel.
Definitely. So, you know, as we like wrap up, we want to make sure that you're asking certain questions, you know, because at the end of the day, you may not know who to go to. You know, you might not be ready to explore a therapist or a coach. You may not have single friends who are emotionally mature. You just might not be in a season or space where you are connected.
Some people live in places where they don't have friends, or don't go out, or just isolated in general.
They're isolated in general. And so we want you to ask yourselves these questions before trusting anybody with relationship advice. Do they want what's best for me and my partner?
Not just one-sided.
Not just me, not just my partner, for the both of us. Okay? Do they have the results I want in my life?
That's a good one.
They giving me advice and they on marriage number 5.
Not looking too good over there. Yikes. But sometimes the people that have been through a lot also have good advice, like the what not to do type advice. But yeah,
Was it do as I say, not as I do?
like, girl, I've been down that road.
Yeah, don't do that.
Go
Don't
the
do
other
that.
way. Don't
Run
do
through
that.
the hills.
So it depends. But yeah,
Yeah.
I largely agree. You want someone that is an example.
Please be an example.
Yeah.
Please be an example. Are they solution focused or drama focused? So that goes back to Memi's statement. Like, when they hop on the phone with you, what are they trying to know?
Yeah.
Have you fixed the problem? Or again, are they looking for the tea? What's the update? What's the tea? Because if they're solution focused, as much as you're trying to figure it out, they're trying to figure it out with you.
Correct.
And I think that's paramount. That's a clear indication that this person really, really is trying to give me good relationship advice or find good relationship advice for me.
Yeah, that's good.
And lastly, do they encourage healing and accountability, not just blame?
Yes.
So, Memi,
huh?
I'm going to tell you be accountable and take on X, Y, and Z, and not just like, oh, Dapper, it was Dapper's fault.
Oh yeah,
for sure, it was definitely his fault.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say, well, Memi, you could have did X, Y, and Z better too.
Yeah,
even though you want to hear that.
Yeah,
even though you don't want to hear that.
Yeah, I mean, and most people don't because it's uncomfortable to see yourself like exposed like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
definitely. Anything else you feel like?
No, I think that was really good. I think, we talked about like the balance today between sharing and oversharing.
Yeah, for sure.
How to know the differences, pros and cons versus.
Yeah.
And then we talked about the wise counsel versus the dangerous counsel, and just kind of like how do you know who to share with?
Absolutely.
Is it safe to share with your married friends or your unmarried friends?
Yeah.
And how do you know if someone is
definitely
good counsel?
Yeah.
And, at the end of the day, I just feel like we all believe that our relationships are like gems.
Yeah, they're precious.
Very precious to us.
Absolutely.
So in order to protect it, you have to choose wisely on who you let speak into your life.
That's good.
That's good.
That's good.
And also do that without suffering in silence, like word, like what you used earlier.
Definitely. Yeah. So, we gonna say it until the cows come home. That's what we're here for. That is literally the premise of why Marriage Pinnacle is here today. Because community, we don't want this life done alone.
Yeah.
We want to be able to be a space where tough questions are asked, wise counsel is given, spaces are created to help relationships grow and thrive. That is it. End of the day.
Full stop.
So, full stop, period. So, at the end of the day, we want you to like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know in the chat, like, who are the people you're riding for? Like, that ride for you? Who are the friends that give you wise counsel? Yeah. What are the books that you're reading? Where are who are the social media posts that you look like that give you the clips that that give you all the good stuff that help you like challenge your relationship? Y'all better be tagging Marriage Pinnacle, by the way.
Yes,
but all of the things. So like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for another episode from Chats with Peak.
Bye.
See ya.
Ooh.